Is there anything that gets to the field over the years? Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Just take a knee, and this drive will start in the 25. So Northwestern's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
This week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Stone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Got room to work. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks now.
Breaks into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Rides the back on the option to give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Notre Dame lines up quickly. To throw, it's Carr. Gets it out quickly. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. The ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, wrong button.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Stone. Throws for the tight end. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big field, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches, taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back from an early season loss against Northern Illinois when everybody counted them out. He's done an outstanding job recruiting. He's got a great coaching staff. This team is built and ready to make another run.
Yeah, he's got superstar written all over him. He has the next coach to break that ceiling and win a title. Just recruiting up, belief up, discipline up. Notre Dame looks like a national championship contender.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Pulls it in. It's Love. Finds a crease at the 20. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Farrell. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Albright. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, I should have
Soft
put one
spot
back.
in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking for room. It's Porter. Turning it on.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over it.
Yeah, it does,
The
doesn't it?
ground, fourth down coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Carr. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Pauly. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. The RPO, it's complete. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period at Northwestern.
If I end up losing this game for whatever reason, then that's on me.
Into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, that was a stupid pass.
The Heisman
I
contender
went to the wrong
turns it
way.
over.
And he makes
Yeah,
the
but I
play
am
in the
making
back end.
mistakes.
Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Got a little space.
Oh.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action.
Oh, I took
Wide
it
open
back.
downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
I'm still making noise.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They'll run it on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Trying to pound it in.
Dang
Into
it.
the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He might want another play. To the air on first down.
Oh, no.
Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put them...
Oh, come on!
And an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return,
I might just call this
a
one.
play by this defense to get the football.
I am just not doing good.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Covey. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quick handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Albright. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down and 10. Give to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down.
Why I cannot play this game anymore?
Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up.
Sneak gets it done.
Still couldn't stop.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point is good. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24. But if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, the defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive.
He didn't touch it.
From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Pressure coming. And the incomplete.
All right, I give up.